Hello, hope you're all well. I just wanted to do another video on some more records that I've got. The last one went down really well, the last video I did, where I showed you some records that I bought. This one not so exciting, but it's a little bit strange. I was at my usual haunt, you know where I go, you know where I hang out. Nice car boot sale. I was there with Diane. I was looking at the record stores. I'd already bought 2 records, which I'll show you later. Let's turn that snare drum off. My voice was rattling. Yeah, I'd already bought 2 records off another stall that was a legit, it was almost like a music shop with a marquee, but at a car boot sale. But they are a genuine music shop. They had business cards and everything. I got 2 great records from there, and I was really happy, and I thought, I don't need anything else, I don't want to spend any more money. And then got to this guy on the very last row, and he had his van doors open, and he had like what looked like new vinyl. And I was like, oh, this looks good. This is interesting. Because I'd had my haul the week before where I got like a few new records that were fairly decent and legit, were really cool. So I thought, oh, I wonder what he's got. And now, disclaimer, I didn't really know anything about bootlegs or things like that. I'm just getting into collecting again. You know, I collected in the past quite a while ago. Built on my record collection over some years, and it's only recently that I've got this studio and I've got all my records out of storage, got my record player out of storage, and got these new speakers that I'm getting really back into it now. I've said it 100 times, my big idea about showing my students my records and things. So I'm a little bit out of the loop. I didn't really know that all this existed. I just presumed that they were like actual releases. But I kind of knew it was fishy because a couple of them I'd never heard of, and I thought I'd have definitely heard of that if it was legit. So then I thought, well, maybe it's a weird import or something. But no, they are all bootlegs. They are all not legit. And I was fully expecting them to be rubbish after I found out, but turns out the bootleg market is booming with this new wave of vinyl collectors, and vinyl being back in vogue. They're pressing some mint stuff. So I'll show you what I got. The first thing that piqued my interest was this one. I'm sure you all know by now, I'm a massive Zappa fan. And I should have known by looking at the records. It's 2020 Parachute Recording Company, made in the EU, which would never happen with Zappa. It's always Zappa Records, or the older ones, Barthco Records. So I just didn't look at it. I got so excited. And yeah, Poughkeepsie, New York Broadcast, 1978, Volume 2. And it's, how many discs? 1, 2 discs. And it's done really nicely. You've got that, it opens up, and you've got 2 different records. And the records seem decent quality. I haven't listened to this one yet, but if the others are anything to go by, it's going to be really good. So that was the first one that piqued my interest. I picked it up and I thought, oh, because I knew that they'd been re-releasing loads of the old Zappa catalogue, and if you go in like HMV now, he's got so many albums that you can't keep track of it. Before, I used to know which ones I had, I knew which ones I needed, but there's been so many different releases, I just presumed it was one of the newer ones that I hadn't heard of. I didn't do my due diligence, that was better. Didn't know what it was, but I'm excited to listen to it. Apologies Zappa Estate, I'm sorry for buying it, but what can I do now? I've already bought them, so I'm going to listen to them. And then Diane said to me, oh, you like this band, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I do. And it was this Tool, 72826, December 21st 1991, aka Tool Shed or Tool, is the band's demo tape, which was recorded between August 28th and September 5th 1991 and released in limited quantities later that year. Yeah, so I got that. And look on the back, it even says limited edition, and I was excited. I messaged my friend before I knew about these bootlegs. I said, I've got a limited edition Tool album here, and I had to pay decent money for this stuff. It was all like around between say around £20 a record, like normal shop prices, pretty much, a little bit under shop prices, and I just didn't realise. So it's definitely probably not, maybe not limited edition, maybe it is, I don't know, probably not, but it's still cool. And I've listened to this one and the quality isn't bad. It's like a typical 90s recording. It's not horrific. Sounds really, really good, so I'm really happy with that. And a lot of these are on like weird vinyl. So this one, for instance, is on this colour vinyl. I'll show you. And they're actually like really good, high quality. The thick vinyl, they've been done to a really high standard. After I spoke to my friend runs a record club, and he started explaining to me about the bootleg market and what it's like, and he was telling me like back in the day it was really prevalent because you couldn't get those records. I'll put that in later. But yeah, it's making a big comeback now apparently. Yeah, so I listened to it and I was expecting it to be terrible quality, and it's actually really, really good. The next one, Tool Tales from the Dark Side. All tracks live, taken from Sober Import CD singles. Recorded at Lollapalooza 1993 and 2 from Lowland Festivals in 1993. And this one's cool. It's all just live stuff. Again, quality is really not bad, and it's on this funny disc, side A, side B. They kind of look legit, but now I've learned about it, it's definitely not. But what can I do now? And like there's some record stores online, like record shops selling these online. It's big business by the looks of things. I need to look into it more and see what's actually happening and what the crack is with it. But as I said at the time when I bought them, I really wasn't sure. The next one I got, it's a bit of a mad one. Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, and it's just a limited edition picture disc. And again, it looks really legit, but now I know that it's definitely not. I didn't realise. And that's the picture disc. So I don't know why they're doing it. I think they're doing it, it's things that haven't been released on vinyl, or they're doing like weird little picture discs and things. But I played that and the quality is amazing. It's just like top quality. Now the next one's a bit of a rough one. I wasn't even going to show it. The guy who this record is, I'm glad it's a bootleg, and I'm glad you're not getting the money. I'm only joking, I'm sorry. This is Marilyn Manson, Antichrist Superstar, which I believe hasn't been out on vinyl, and this is on like a white vinyl. And these online are fetching like 60 quid or whatever. I haven't listened to this one yet, but it even says Interscope Records on it. It's even got like the proper logo and everything. So I just didn't know, but yeah, if you look on Discogs, it's definitely bootleg, and you can't sell it on there, but you can see that they're fetching money, and I believe it's because you can't get that on vinyl. I haven't listened to that one yet, so I don't know what it's like. And then the last one that I got from this fella selling the bootlegs is Rush ABC 1974, just a picture disc. And I've played this and the quality is really good. It's a proper desk recording. All of those, like the Tool one, it's not an audience recording, it's a proper desk recording. And that Rush one is amazing. It's a really good concert actually. So yeah, bit of a crazy one. Bought a load of bootlegs and didn't realise till afterwards, but now I know, and now I know I've got to look out for them. I've got to be more careful and try and see what's what. But I believe even with old records, some of them are bootlegs, and I know that even, like I say, record shops stock these. I've seen it online when I've been looking them up afterwards, when he told me what was happening. The reason he realised is because this Rush one, It has side A and side D on the back. That's what he was like, oh, that seems a bit dodgy. I was like, oh no. So then I started looking them up. But I think they're as almost as collectible as some records. I think some people are really into that, it's weirdly. But like, where else? I mean, I'm sure you could hear it online, but you wouldn't get that on record as an official release. It's a concert you can't hear, especially not on vinyl. And to have it on like a cool picture disc, and it's good quality. Like, I was really expecting it to be flimsy and rubbish, but all of these records here, the ones that I've listened to so far, I've listened to the Guns N' Roses, the Rush, the Two Tool ones. What's the other one? I think that's it so far. But I've played them all, and they're good. A lot of people say, oh, with the bootlegs that they don't have the grooves cut out, they're poor quality. But the ones I've listened to so far are really good quality. They're not bad at all, especially through these speakers. I mean, I'm lucky, aren't I, anyway? But yeah, they sound really, really good. I'm quite happy. So then on to the other ones that I got. These are legit. These are proper records. Finally. I can't believe I made it. Like, how do you make that mistake? I was just so excited in the moment. I was like, Tool albums? Tool on record? Yes, get me it. I'll have it all. And stuff that I hadn't heard before. I was like, that's Apple one. I've never even heard of. Let me get it. And just getting excited. And like the thought of having Antichrist Superstar. Yeah, I should say Marilyn Manson. Obviously a terrible person in the current, with everything that he's doing, current situation. But I was a big fan of the music back in the day. And I'm a firm believer that you should still be able to listen to the music, you know. I'm not going to burn his CDs and things. I know he's a terrible person. I won't hang out with him. I wouldn't want to meet him. I'm sure it's all true, to be honest, with the way he is. But it's a good album still, and I'll still be able to listen to the music. Yeah, so I still got it. It's from my childhood, so I do feel bad about it. But knowing that it's a bootleg now has made it a little bit better, I suppose. Yeah, just a cool album to have on vinyl, and obviously you can't get it. So anyway, right, now on to the proper records that I got. First one, Chick Corea Electric Band. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I was saying all them ones, them bootlegs cost me more than these ones. The bootlegs were all at least £20 each. Yeah, it worked out at £20 each. I think the Zappa one was 10. The Rush one was a little bit less, probably like 13. Guns N' Roses one was a little bit less, but the other ones were around 20 each. And this one was £10 from a legit seller. It's a proper one, amazing. Chick Corea, John Patitucci, Dave Weckl, Scott Henderson, Carlos Rios. Banging album. I love this album. It's really cool to now own it on record. By the way, rest in peace, Chick. How gangster is that? Absolutely amazing. Phenomenal album. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. It's so good. So yeah, really pleased to be able to finally own that on actual record. Looks like an original copy as well. Yeah, 1986. Amazing. And then the second one I got, also £10. How cool is this? Philly Joe Jones, Trailways Express. Two sides are just cool. Philly Joe Jones. Look how cool it looks. I wish I could look that cool. Never gonna happen. Absolutely amazing to own that, so I can't wait to listen to it. I haven't listened to this one yet. Polydor Records. Absolutely amazing. It's got Mojo, Gone Gone Gone, Baubles, Bangles and Beads, and then side 2, Trailways Express, Here's That Rainy Day, and Ladybird. And amazing, like Gone 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 8 minutes 23, Here's That Rainy Day 9 minutes 7. Really, really great. I can't wait to listen to it. Never heard this before, so it's like going back to the old days, you know, when you used to go to the record shop with your money, with your pocket money, or I used to save up loads, as much as I could, save up my money, go to the record shop, and then flick through, and then, in my day it was CD, pick your CD, something you've never heard before, and the excitement of going to put it on and listen to it. That's what I'm going to have with that. I can't wait. It's so exciting. Like the whole experience of taking it out, putting it on the record player and then listening for them first notes. Amazing. So yeah, I don't know whether I've been scammed or whether this is normal. I don't know what the crack is with these bootlegs. I need to look into it more, but I just thought it'd be funny to let you know what's happened. And I'm happy with how they sound, but yeah, definitely not what I was expecting at all. But hopefully they're still collectible, still go well in my collection. They sound great, which is what's most important to me. I do feel bad that the money's not going to the artists, but I don't know if there's any. I think the only way you could listen to them will be on YouTube anyway, so it's not. I don't feel like I'm taking it directly from the artist. And the other albums like Appetite for Destruction and Antichrist Superstar I've already got on CD, so I wouldn't be rebuying them anyway. So I don't know, I'm in two minds about it. What do you think? Have I done a bad thing? Am I a terrible person? I don't know, I hope not. Cool anyway, got them in my collection. And they sound alright. Right, cool, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching me ramble on about being ripped off potentially. See you later. Bye.